Welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawai'i Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rainbow Warriors offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Cal Bears offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll try to do it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man all by himself. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh. You're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in. But the defense makes the tackle. They're now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense? Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And that was like the quarterback was just caught in a slow-moving vice, and eventually it squeezed him.
And listen, I like the call. I like to be aggressive. I know I can go for it on 4th down because we're going to do that anyways. It's just what we do. It's really fun, and I get to score more points when I get to do it. But when I see it's not there, throw the football away. Don't take the sack.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the Stix here on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for a gap. It's Sims. Spins away from the defender. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. He'll heave it deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, it's Sims. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The run from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is in the air. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. That is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Warriors. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And the Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked off his feet. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Unleashes one. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. On the ground, it's Sims. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The kick is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Gain of 13. First down for the offense.
Working that left side now. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. The give to the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And the Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab over the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Golden Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Got his man in the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick spin on the run. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
First and goal, Hawai'i.
A first down run in the red zone. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The screen, he can go. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the coverage on the back end by this defense, man? Great job. Nobody's open. He's looking for somebody to make a play. We've seen him already take off, make plays with his feet, but he tries to do it with his arm, and the defense gets home.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. It'll be a draw. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Did the work himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Marches ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii! Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
37, Cal, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Gain of 7. Second down coming up.
We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He wants to throw it again. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Morris. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man, and he's dragged down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Direct snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Here's a heat. They're working that left side. All down, but they'll move the Stix as he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the move, he fires. It's caught. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And first down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
So now it's second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Sims. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a third and long.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw on first down. Heaves it on the run. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here's the pressure. Beisel turning it on.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Cal! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
That is a perfectly executed onside kick. Great job by the kicker, making sure the ball goes 10 yards, and then how about the kicking team diving on top of that ball?
The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Those corner routes are really, really good versus cover two. You know, the corner's playing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 72 yards. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the ground, it's Sims. Got the 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the Stix here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Morris. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss.